Have you ever wondered what truly makes a romantic connection so unforgettable? Is it just the gentle excitement of attraction, the soft brush of contact, the shared glance filled with promise, or that tingling warmth that envelops you when someone special is close? Or is there a deeper, almost indescribable force that bonds two people in a way that feels destined? While physical allure certainly lays the groundwork, the real magic begins when you appreciate each other's heartfelt wishes and emotional sensitivities. Today, we're illuminating the secrets of creating an enduring sense of closeness by looking at 5 meaningful approaches that enhance both comfort and emotional unity. Along the way, we'll also examine how genuine communication present. Moment awareness and openness to vulnerability can transform every moment together into something memorable. Welcome, resilient souls and champions of growth to this journey, where inner power, unyielding resolve, and a never-quit attitude guide us toward greater harmony in our personal lives in every sphere. Whether tackling obstacles at work, in health, or in our communities, we don't just face challenges. We rise above them, we exceed our own benchmarks and redefine our capabilities. Now imagine channeling that same steadfast mindset into your most personal interactions. Picture entering a shared space with total commitment, aiming for you and your partner to feel genuinely fulfilled, cherished, and profoundly understood. Envision a dynamic built on every soft gesture, every comforting word, and every shared laugh, all of which reflect the strength and honesty you both bring, forging a connection that goes beyond ordinary experiences. Before we jump in, let's clarify why this matters when we approach our closest relationships with intentionality, taking the time to understand how trust, comfort, and genuine care shape each interaction. We open the door to a depth of closeness that can transform our lives. What follows is an in-depth exploration of 11 approaches that can elevate your shared encounters into beautiful expressions of mutual respect and emotional harmony. Let's get started. 1. Spooning is often praised for its gentle simplicity. In this arrangement, one partner lies snugly behind the other, allowing both individuals to rest on their sides in a supportive embrace. The shape of your bodies naturally contours, conveying a sense of physical alignment beyond the cozy physicality. However, spooning establishes a feeling of emotional security. Your shared body heat, the soft cadence of synchronized breathing, and the comforting sense of being held communicate that both partners can relax and lower their defenses. Knowing they are in caring hands, an often overlooked benefit of spooning is how it invites stillness and presence. While it may not be as visually interactive as some face-to-face positions, it has a unique way of centering you in the moment when spooning. Small movements, like the gentle squeeze of a hand on the hip or a tender nuzzle at the nape of the neck, carry significant emotional weight. These minimal yet meaningful gestures can trigger the release of oxytocin, the so-called love hormone, which bolsters feelings of attachment and nurtures a calm sense of well-being. Spooning also excels at fostering open communication because it's such a soothing posture. It naturally prompts soft whispers, hushed confessions, and the sweet murmuring of endearments. Some people find it easier to voice deeper thoughts or feelings when they're not looking face-to-face, lending a sense of safety to more vulnerable conversations. By combining physical comfort with emotional openness, spooning can serve as a gentle reminder that intimacy is built on more than just attraction. It's also founded on trust, empathy, and genuine respect for each other's emotional worlds. 2. Missionary, often perceived as traditional or straightforward, the missionary approach deserves more credit than it usually receives by lying face-to-face. You remove any barriers between you, physically, mentally, and emotionally. This vulnerability invites prolonged eye contact, shared warmth, and open conversation as your bodies align. The closeness allows for effortless moments of affectionate whispering, playful banter, or meaningful talk about your dreams and aspirations. What many people overlook about Missionary is its capacity for creative adaptation. Even slight changes in angle hand placement or pacing can alter the experience, making it anything but monotonous. If you sense your partner needs more reassurance, for instance, gently cradle their head or stroke their shoulders to communicate empathy and support. Such small, tender gestures amplify the emotional depth of the moment, reaffirming that you're not just sharing a physical experience, you're sharing your emotions and vulnerabilities above all. Missionary has a knack for building trust through direct visual and verbal exchange. By continuously reading each other's facial expressions, you become more attuned to signs of comfort or hesitation. It's easier to spot a soft smile, notice a flicker of uncertainty, or share a quick laugh over something light-hearted. These cues forge an atmosphere of mutual respect and affirmation, ensuring both partners feel heard and valued in this way. A position often described as simple becomes a powerful conduit for emotional and relational growth. 3. Doggy style, sometimes viewed as purely energetic or intense. Doggy style can also serve as a gateway to enhanced emotional connection, if approached with sensitivity and open dialogue. In this posture, one partner typically leans forward while the other engages from behind, offering a sense of physical freedom. Contrary to common assumptions, the receiving partner often wields significant control over pacing angle and comfort, which underscores the importance of checking in with one another throughout the experience. Because of the positioning, this approach can offer varied sensory experiences. The outward angle may allow for different points of contact, enabling you to explore how subtle shifts in positioning influence mutual comfort. Some couples incorporate soft touches on the back or soothing words of affirmation to maintain emotional closeness. These affectionate details can temper any feelings of vulnerability by conveying a sense of partnership rather than detachment. Open communication is paramount here, as misalignment or misunderstanding can break the sense of unity before and during this posture. Sharing gentle guidance. Is this comfortable? Or let me know if I should adjust creates an environment that balances spontaneity with consideration. When trust and respect lead the way, doggy style evolves from a purely dynamic choice to a coordinated act of collaboration, enabling both partners to engage in a manner that feels supportive and emotionally secure. 4. Alignment technique. The alignment technique is a more refined, detail-oriented variation of face-to-face contact. Imagine starting from a basic missionary position, then making careful adjustments, a subtle tilt of the hips, a slight shift in how your legs overlap, or even a gentle rotation of the torso to discover the most comfortable fit for both of you. These micro-adjustments may seem minor, but they can dramatically change how you experience closeness, serving as proof that little nuances can amplify the emotional potency of the moment. This technique spotlights the importance of mindfulness and real-time feedback. You're encouraged to slow down and carefully observe each other's responses, be it a soft sigh, a relaxed smile, or a small gesture, signaling you to pause in doing so. You create a respectful cycle of give and take. Each adjustment is like a shared experiment, reminding you both that intimacy flourishes when you're genuinely curious about each other's comfort and enjoyment. From an emotional perspective, the alignment technique underscores a fundamental truth. Closeness is fluid, adaptable, and responsive to the present moment. It's not about following a rigid script, it's about navigating subtle changes together. In this way, alignment embodies the essence of partnership. You're collectively choreographing a dance of mutual understanding, ensuring that each new angle or touch is a step forward in connection rather than an isolated action. 5. Cougar position. The cougar position, sometimes described in different ways, essentially places the woman in a leading role, straddling or moving atop her partner, rather than framing this as a power play. Think of it as a mutual exchange. The person on top has more influence over the pace and angle, while the partner below provides foundational support through touch conversation or quiet reassurance. This balanced interplay can enhance each person's sense of validation and respect. One of the most rewarding aspects of this position is how it encourages confidence. The partner who's guiding the tempo gains a boost of self-assurance, knowing they can steer the moment according to their own comfort and preferences. Simultaneously, the supportive partner below can show attentiveness by adjusting cushions, offering supportive contact on the hips or waist, and maintaining warm eye contact. Both roles come together to form an environment of acceptance, emphasizing that closeness is a shared venture. Communication lies at the heart of the cougar position's effectiveness. Soft requests and affirmations such as "slower" or "this feels great" can signal how each partner is experiencing the moment. The more openly you communicate, the more satisfying and secure the connection becomes when practiced with mutual respect. This posture highlights the fluid nature of roles in a relationship and underscores the beauty of co-creation, reminding both partners that meaningful closeness thrives in a space where everyone's voice is heard. Six-screw style in screw style, one partner typically lies on their back with legs gently supported or held, while the other faces them from a perpendicular angle. This arrangement can blend a sense of contained contact with an almost dance-like synchronization. It's a posture that demands teamwork as you coordinate angles and movements to stay aligned in a way that feels smooth for both parties. What makes this style uniquely appealing is its potential for varied touches and soft gestures. Depending on comfort levels, you can experiment with slight shifts in your relative positions, adding delicate arm caresses or a slow, reassuring hand placed over your partner's heart. The vantage point also allows for eye contact, if you choose punctuating the experience with moments of shared emotion and unity. Underlying it all is a commitment to communication, because you're approaching each other from a less typical angle. It's vital to remain attentive to verbal and non-verbal feedback. A quick nod, an appreciative sigh, or a simple "that's perfect" can serve as navigational guides, helping you both adapt in real time. Through this process, screw style becomes a celebration of collaboration, reinforcing the idea that closeness is a collective endeavor, grounded in mutual care and alignment. 7. Lotus embrace in the lotus embrace. Both partners sit facing each other, legs intertwined to create a circle of warmth and presence. This posture is as much meditative as it is physically comforting. Because you're upright, it naturally prompts you to hold your spine with gentle attention, evoking a feeling of shared grounding and balance with hands placed on each other's shoulders or cradling the waist. It's easy to exchange encouraging smiles or tender words. A remarkable aspect of the lotus embrace is its potential for synchronized breathing. Some couples choose to match their inhalations and exhalations, noticing the calming effect this harmony can produce. The proximity and eye-level orientation also make it a prime opportunity for extended eye contact. Such an unhurried gaze can nurture vulnerability, revealing unspoken thoughts that strengthen your emotional bond. This pose also lends itself well to gentle mindfulness practices. You could, for instance, share a few seconds of silence focusing on the warmth where your bodies connect, or the softness of each other's touch. Being present at this level can transform a simple seated posture into a memorable soul. Nourishing ritual at its core, the lotus embrace celebrates the union of body, mind, and spirit, reminding both partners that true intimacy is a blend of the physical and the profoundly emotional. 8 side by side, cradle reminiscent of spooning, but with a face-to-face twist. The side-by-side cradle finds both partners lying in a relaxed pose turned toward each other. This closeness offers continuous contact along your legs. Hips and torsos, arms can be wrapped around each other's waists or shoulders, fostering a pervasive sense of unity. The posture is easygoing and gentle, making it an ideal choice for winding down at the end of the day or savouring a quiet morning together. One hallmark of this style is the ease of conversation. Because you're lying close with faces aligned, whispers and light-hearted confessions flow naturally. It's a convenient setup for nurturing emotional depth. You can read subtle facial cues like a fleeting smile or a momentary flicker of worry and respond in a supportive way. Stroking your partner's hair or caressing their face can also be a soothing gesture that deepens the sense of reassurance beyond these gentle interactions. The side-by-side cradle lends itself to daydreaming. As a team, you might discuss goals for the future. Remember funny anecdotes from earlier in your relationship, or reflect on daily successes and lessons physically. The posture keeps both people relaxed, diminishing any tension in the back or shoulders. Emotionally, it promotes the kind of soft, unguarded dialogue that makes a relationship feel like a genuine partnership in every sense of the word. 9. Face-to-face sitting for couples who prefer a more upright connection, but still, closeness. Face-to-face sitting can be a beautiful option. Both individuals settle on a bed couch or even the floor, arranging themselves so their torsos are aligned. Legs might be bent or extended depending on comfort. This posture establishes immediate eye contact and easy access to hold or cradle each other's hands. One of the greatest strengths of face-to-face sitting is how naturally it promotes conversation. There's no visual barrier. It's simple to exchange smiles, jokes, or moments of introspection. You can read every flicker of emotion crossing your partner's face, from the slightest grin that hints at happiness to a passing shadow that may suggest a concern, hesitant to voice physically. This arrangement doesn't require significant exertion, allowing you to maintain it comfortably for a friendly chat or a quiet, affectionate interlude. Emotionally, it provides a space, supportive gestures like a reassuring hand on the knee or a gentle nudge of the forehead take center stage because this position removes distractions. It underscores one of the fundamentals of meaningful connection: the practice of truly seeing and hearing each other in each moment and reclined vantage in the reclined vantage. One partner sits against a supportive surface such as cushions or a headboard, while the other settles into a slightly leaning position. This angled posture offers both back support and enough flexibility to shift into more intimate or relaxed spacing as desired visually. It's less formal than a face-to-face sit, yet still retains ample opportunities for affectionate contact. This approach excels at combining ease with connectivity. The slight recline can help relieve tension in the back or shoulders, making it a welcome choice after a long day, because you're neither fully upright nor completely horizontal. You can transition seamlessly between casual conversation and tender moments of closeness, whether that's a short hug, gentle cheek-to-cheek rest, or a playful exchange of whispered confidences. Emotionally, the reclined vantage underscores the idea that comfort and closeness go hand in hand. You can tune into each other's breathing and energy levels, noticing how simple adjustments, like shifting your arm to a different position or reaching for your partner's hand, can deepen your sense of harmony. Whether you spend these moments quietly enjoying each other's presence or exploring soft dialogue about life, this posture acts as a gentle reminder that intimacy need not be rushed or complex. It often shines brightest when we feel calm and unhurried. 11-star alignment. The star alignment offers a unique balance of personal space and shared contact. Both partners typically lie on their backs side by side, so arms and legs can stretch out in a relaxed way, somewhat like two stars twinkling in the same sky. Light touches or interlocked hands may be all that's needed to feel connected, while this posture isn't as immediately close as spooning or face-to-face. It carries its own soothing charm. This arrangement is especially appealing at the end of a busy day, or when you both want a slow, tranquil unwind. By allowing your limbs to spread out, you can release pent-up tension in your body. Meanwhile, a simple hand on your partner's arm or a gentle stroke along their shoulder can be more than enough to convey, "I'm here and I value this moment with you." Subtle as it is, the star alignment can become an oasis of relaxation where you both enjoy a comforting hush on the emotional side. Star alignment can foster contemplation and shared reflection because you're lying quietly next to each other. There's ample room for thoughtful conversation about your day, your hopes, or even musings about the future. You might find yourselves looking at the ceiling or a softly lit space discussing life's mysteries in a serene and unpressured way. Despite its minimalist contact, star alignment beautifully demonstrates that closeness is as much about mutual presence and tranquility as it is about intricate positioning beyond these 11 approaches. Remember that open communication breathes life into any moment of closeness. Whispering a request, voicing a concern, or offering a compliment can reduce misinterpretation and enhance trust. Inviting your partner to share their preferences in return cultivates a sense of equality and appreciation, which in turn elevates each approach from a mere posture to a powerful exchange of care. Mindfulness is also key by fully immersing yourself in the present moment. You become more attuned to subtle cues like changes in breathing or slight shifts in body language and respond with empathy rather than guesswork, pausing to inhale deeply. Listening to the quality of your partner's voice or noticing the warmth of their touch can transform a routine act into a poignant memory-making event. Finally, consider how environment and timing shape the emotional backdrop of these experiences. A softly lit room, soothing background sounds, or a comforting scent can help you both decompress from the demands of daily life. Aligning these moments with the body's natural rhythms, perhaps early in the morning or late at night, can also deepen their significance. Pair these mindful choices with an openness to continued exploration. Holistic self-care and creative expression, from writing letters of gratitude to experimenting with guided relaxation, and you'll find your connection thriving in ways that resonate far beyond any single encounter. Thank you for joining this in-depth look at what truly makes a romantic connection so remarkable. If these 11 approaches and accompanying insights have stirred fresh ideas or validated a path you're already walking, feel free to support our growing community by liking this video or article, sharing your reflections in the comments, and subscribing for more content designed to enrich both your relationships and your life. Let's continue nurturing a space where genuine care, honest communication, and heartfelt curiosity guide every interaction, ensuring that every shared moment and every small gesture helps build an enduring bond. Until next time, stay motivated, stay open to new discoveries, and keep fueling the love that brightens your world.